not a people person, but he is a person people. So show some love for JP Welch, everybody.
Hey. All right. How about that? Not gonna lie, I'm pretty hungover right now. I drank too much last night again. Really trying to cut back on the booze. It's hard though, you know, I've been drinking for years and still just not very good at it. Last night I think was one of those nights where I just got drunk and talked about my ex the whole time, which people really seem to love. Didn't work out between us. There's a little bit of an age gap. I was 27 and she was imaginary, and it was this whole thing. People just don't like to hear about it, so I'm not going to dwell on it. It's nice though. It looks like some of you guys have found love. I see a lot of couples in the crowd, a lot of married couples perhaps, married types maybe. I am not married, and I don't think I'm going to get married, okay? I have just seen too many guys get screwed, you know? I don't want some lady getting her hands on my hard-earned loans, alright? Yeah, so those student loans, the thing I love about those, though, is they give you perspective. They really do. I was walking down the street the other day, and I bumped into this homeless guy as I was coming around a corner, and he was carrying a little cup of change. And he was like, "Hey, man, I know you have it. Give me a quarter." And, like, I didn't want to, but, you know, I didn't want to be rude, so I just asked him a question. I was like, "Well, you know, how much do you have there in that cup?"
That's right, take it.
And he goes, "Listen, it costs me $25 to take the bus back home to Fayetteville, and I'm stranded here with $3. Let me have a quarter." And so, I mean, he was being persistent, so I had to hit him with the facts. I was like, "No, man, like, you listen. That is $149,997 more than I have, okay?" So. It's not funny. So I guess it's a good thing I have a car. Because I'm not getting on that bus anytime soon. You know, I'd have to refi just to get to Raleigh. But, of course, I lied to him. I don't have a car. Got a backpack. And that gets me pretty much everywhere I need to go. But, you know, you see homeless people and you feel bad, like I do, and I give them change on occasion, and I never know if it's the right thing to do, but it's only the black ones though. I don't want them to think I'm racist. And like, to be honest, I feel bad for the white ones too. I really do, but I don't really care what they think. When I see the black ones, I'm like, all right, I probably have some explaining to do. On account of my ancestors. I don't know. Honestly, like, maybe that's racist. I don't even know. Sometimes I think I can't be racist because I like dark girls. Not alone. Africans, African Americans, Indian Americans, Asians, Canadian black ones. I like, seriously, I like all of them. And that works out because those ones are usually more affordable too. Racism is crazy, man. It's crazy. We're all just talking about this thing that we don't even get to choose. Like, can you imagine that? Can you imagine choosing your race before you're born? Like, What's your name? Bruce? Can you imagine that, Bruce? You're up there with God or whatever alien you believe in. He's up there and he's showing you the available models, and of course he's like, okay, we'll start with the Chinese version. They're by far the most popular. They're selling crazy right now. And he's like, in full transparency, if you're going to be a girl, I would tell you to look elsewhere maybe, but since it sounds like you're going to be a boy, this could be a good fit for you. You're like, yeah, cool, and I like it. And then he's like, here we have, the standard white version. It's not as big as it used to be. It may come with some additional privileges, but like probably for a limited time, so. He's good salesman. And then he's like, and here's the black version, like tell me what you think, Bruce. And you're like, yeah, I like that. What happens if I choose that one? And he's like, well, it's dangerous. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but if you can handle the danger, you might have the opportunity to be better at sports and at music, which are two things I know you're going to like when you're down there. Yeah. Curious, yes. Let me think about it. So he disappears into the back room for a little bit. He comes back out a few minutes later, and he's carrying some paperwork, and he gets close to you, gives you a little elbow, and he's like, good news, Bruce. I ran the numbers, and it looks like if you choose this version, we might be able to hook you up with a pretty good-sized hog, too. What do you say? And at that point, if I was you, I'd be like, well, God, listen, I appreciate your time. I don't want to waste it. I won't be needing to see any other versions. We're going black. That's just me, though. Race is hard to talk about. It's one of those things. It's not the only thing, obviously. There's other stuff like abortion is hard to talk about. Even harder to survive, apparently. Thank God, right? Not just that. Guns are tough, of course. You got the gays, that's tough. It can be hard to tell a girl that you have an STD. That's tough. One thing, guys, good news, you don't have to tell them. Instead, if you can, just grow your hair long enough and wear a man bun. And what that does, that provides full transparency. It says, I'm here and I'm not perfect, and I recently found a spot between my loins. It's giving me cause for alarm, but since you're talking to me with this thing on my head, you're not perfect either. And it probably burns when you pee too, so. It's a really good hack, and my hair is almost long enough. I'm JP, thank you.